Hello, friends. I wanted to just take a moment to introduce myself and my book, Dreaming on the Page, which is chock full of writing prompts and tips and inspiration to get your creativity flowing. So, I'm going to start by just reading from the introduction to the book, in which I say, my dreams took up the job of writing coach early on. At 21, I wrote in the artist's sketchbook that served as my journal. My dreams give me advice on writing. They say, get the idea out first, then leave it for a day and come back. That's good advice for any aspiring writer. In that same journal, days later, I found this statement sandwiched in between musings about art and descriptions of games I played with friends, pool, Scrabble, etc. And I basically wrote down my Ars Poetica, my expressive statement about the creative role that dreams and writing play in my life. So in that journal, I wrote, I am a dreamer, a writer without words. I am a writer, a woman who wants to share her dreams. So, as you can see, after writing that down in my journal, I typed it up and I placed it on the cover of a staple bound collection of poetry that I gave to my family and friends at the holidays that year. But I forgot all about that statement. I found it in a journal again decades later. And in the meantime, I went through years and years forgetting that I already knew that insight about myself, that I am a writer dreamer and a dreamer writer. When I worked as a journalist at a county newspaper, and when I headed up a poetry program for teen moms, when I became a dream worker and started offering one-on-one sessions and classes about dreams, I kept flip-flopping. Am I really primarily a writer? Am I primarily a dream worker? But part of me knew all along, ever since I was just 20 years old. So even before then, starting as early as my young teens, I kept a continuous record of my dreams in my journal. And I interspersed them with all my other jottings about my triumphs and my challenges. But year by year, I filled journal after journal. And as I said, the dreams, the writing, little snippets of poems in progress, all melded together, also the little bits of collage and sketches. And this habit of keeping a journal really did pile up over the years. I have closets and a basement filled with notebooks. But these dreams were worth saving and salvaging. They've advised me on everything from relationships to jobs. They helped me find places to live. A dream stopped me from making a bad real estate deal. They've told me when to stay with a job and when to go. They helped me find my husband. And even they've helped me quite a bit with my writing. In fact, some of my literary role models have appeared in my dreams over the years. Robert Frost made an appearance, Emily Dickinson showed up in a dream, and Stanley Kunitz, the poet, had a little cameo. And memorably, in that dream, he advised me to hold any object in my hand that I planned to put in a poem. So it's not just me. Writers who dream could fill a book. Shakespeare, Amy Tan, Mary Shelley, who wrote Frankenstein, Langston Hughes's poems are filled with dreams. Lucille Clifton has a series of poems about dreams. Stephen King turned some nightmare scenarios into blockbuster books. Toni Morrison was inspired by visions and dreams in her writing. Sue Monk Kidd interweaves dreams into her fiction and nonfiction. And Stephanie Meyer said that she got the idea for the Twilight series from a dream. And Sholem Aleichem, who you might know as the writer whose short story became the movie and show, Fiddler on the Roof, guided by dreams. So for me too, dreams might end up in a poem, a story, and they guide my process and inspire me as I write my poems and books. So basically, what I want to do today is inspire you, the image in that mirror, to be the next person who is inspired by your dreams. That's what I teach in my classes and in my one on one sessions, helping people to find that spark, that natural storyteller in them that we know is there. Because each night when we dream, our unconscious mind spools out stories for us, even without any effort on our part. So I hope you will keep a pen and paper by your bed when you go to sleep and dream, and be ready to catch any inspiration in the morning. This beautiful quote by the writing teacher Pat Schneider reminds us, no one has seen the night sky from exactly your trajectory. No one has loved exactly the people and places that you have loved. Who will tell that part of the Earth's story if you do not? My friends, may you dream, write, and be well.